Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks, Amisha, for organizing and reaching out. So let me just start this by saying that I am really taking to heart Amisha's call to action today to say that this conference is a beginning, not an end. It's a summit that is trying to kick off and launch an effort around sustainability for asthma in-home interventions, and I think that's where we are at the beginning. So without any apologies for that, I think there had been a lot of efforts around asthma in New Jersey for a while, and then due to some considerations with funding and other things, there sort of has been a lull. So we're using this with the help of Amisha's leadership and the EPA to really try to kickstart that. So that really means starting pretty much at the beginning, although there has been some activity that has been underway. So really the committee just met for the very first time 2 weeks ago in the offices of the foundation, and in those 2 weeks we've really been trying to gather people together. We're trying to identify people who are working in the area, trying to pull them together, to get people in the same room, start to share lessons learned, and see if we can together try to develop a strategy for sustainability for the asthma effort. So this is a list, and I'm sure I will apologize in advance because I think there are some people here in this room that are not on this list. But there are some people on this list who weren't able to make it today. But this is sort of the beginning of the coalition of effort around asthma in-home services. We've also started, there are some DSRIP programs in the state that are funding asthma education and care coordination services. So we've begun to identify where those programs are, to find those people, bring them together, learn about what they're doing, and look at the possibility of adding on to those services an in-home component and a return on investment analysis of that. So that's kind of where we are, and I think the foundation is considering whether there's an opportunity for funding an existing program to add on the in-home component and do an analysis of the return on investment as a result of that. And this is kind of the draft strategy that the group is starting to put together. We also were able to get a date on the Medicaid. New Jersey's Medicaid office has quarterly meetings of their Medicaid managed care medical and dental directors. So we were also able to get the asthma in-home services on the agenda for the next quarterly meeting, so we can begin to engage our managed care plans in a discussion around asthma in-home services. So, this is the sort of sketch of a strategy that we're using as a guidepost for how we're working, and it's really to try to identify and gather the community-based programs for asthma in-home care, and then pilot test the in-home interventions for asthma high utilizers in particular, to gather that data and make a business case for improving outcomes and reducing costs related to asthma, and to collaborate with our Medicaid agency and the Medicaid managed care organizations to make a case for including asthma in-home services in the New Jersey Medicaid benefit package.